I'm so dirty. I'm dirty everywhere. Hi guys, welcome to another video, another episode of Beginners 101 with Anezwa Tony. If you are new to this channel, hi, how are you? My name is Anezwa Tony. If you are an old subby, what it do, baby? It's nice to have you guys here. So today we will be learning how to cut the crease in this tutorial. I hope this is easy. I hope I will be explaining everything easy for you guys. Before I get to it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It only takes 10 seconds. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, let's just get to it. Hey guys, today we are doing something different, and I have to be like fast because it's winter and the sun is gonna set pretty soon, and yeah, I have to be very fast. I thought I'd start like in the morning, but okay, we are already here. So I thought today I will teach you how to cut your crease, but there are several ways of cutting your crease, so this won't be the only cut creasing video or tutorial I'm going to show you. Today's tutorial is basically me showing you how to do a half cut crease. I will be doing a full cut crease in my next episode, and the one after I will be showing you how to do a halo cut crease. That's what I call it. So without wasting any of your time, I just want us to get started because the langa will shona. So I will be prepping my eyes using the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser Primer and the LA Girl HD Pro Concealer. I use the shade Pure Beige in case you wanted to know, because I didn't mention that before, but I use the shade Pure Beige, and the primer is 99.99 rands, 100 rand, and the concealer is 65 rand. This is sold, I think, for Shini, Edgar's, Clicks, Discam. Yeah, and then this is sold in Discam alone. I've never seen another place besides Discam. I think it's LA Girl. Oh, that sells LA Girl, my bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly prime and prep our eyes. I did explain why I use a primer before my concealer, so if you really want to know the reasoning, you'll have to go to that video. I'm really sorry, we are chasing the sun, and also I can't be repeating Yongindo, so you're gonna have to watch all of these episodes. But in case you didn't sham, Taxizela, I'll feel pity for you. I basically said that I use a primer before concealer because my eyelids are very dry, so they tend to quickly absorb the concealer, and as a result everything just looks a mess. It just doesn't look as uniform as it does when I use a primer before a concealer. So if you also have that problem where your eyelids just anything that goes on it, then you'd want to prime first. Now we're gonna go in with the concealer. I still think this is the best concealer, but if you guys do want me to try other concealers, please do let me know, and then maybe I can, beginner friendly affordable concealers of course, then maybe I can get it if I have easy money, and then maybe I can get it if I have money, and then we can compare which one is the best. But for now I'm still sticking with this one. This one I love for basing and prepping, but I will be honest, I do like the concealer from Wet n Wild for my creases. I don't know, I don't know, I just like it, especially the lighter one, but I'll show you guys the concealer I'm talking about as time goes by. So now we're gonna use our beauty blender to pat everything in. Like I said before, if you prefer using a brush, go ahead, of course. I just don't like using a brush. I'm gonna be going in with now I'm gonna be using the palette from Chick Cosmetics again. Now I can explain why. Okay, so basically I'm gonna be using it for its versatility. So I don't want to use multiple palettes with you guys, and for cut creases I am such a big fan of the shade black. I like darkening up the outer end of my lid, so that's why I'm gonna be using it. But I will show you 2 other affordable palettes that I do have, just that they don't have the shade black. So yeah, don't be mad, I'm really not trying to sell this palette to you guys, but I mean, I feel like it's selling itself to you. I don't remember the prices of the palettes, so I'll just have them written here. So the first palette I want to show you is the Rose in the Air palette from Wet n Wild. This is a very small palette, and as much as it's small, guys, I feel like it gets the job done. Like, it is so pigmented. I was also impressed because I had never tried any Wet n Wild palettes, but this is so amazing. And I think you can tell I use this shade a lot and this one a lot. I'm really in love with almost all of the shades, and this is such a great transition color. But the only thing that's stopping me from using this one is the fact that it does not have a black. And believe it or not, it doesn't quickly finish, because I was worried that, okay, it might quickly finish since it's so tiny, but it hasn't finished yet, and I've been using it a lot, and I feel like it's so convenient for traveling. It's such a cute palette that you can just put in your purse or put in your toiletry bag for travels. The second palette I want to show you is the Life on the Dance Floor palette by Makeup Revolution. I love this palette, just that I have a few problems with this palette. I'm going to show you right here. I have a few problems with this palette, mainly its transition colors. Its transition colors aren't transitiony. Its transition colors aren't as pigmenty. There is no reason, I don't know if you guys see this, but this color is such a brown color that, you see, this color is such a brown color that there is no reason for it not to even slightly peek through my eyelid. But apart from that, the only problem I do have is with these colors 1, 2, 3. But other than that, all of the other colors I was impressed with. Its shimmer is actually very, very cute, just that you do have to spray some setting spray on the flat brush you're picking the shimmer with to get the pigment to show out. So we're going to be going in with the Road Tripping palette from Chic Cosmetics. I don't know which look I'm going for, but this is how the palette looks, in case you didn't watch my video before. As you can see, I'm in love with these and the black, because I always make a mess. The black is quite pigmented, so a little goes a long way with this black. I don't want to do the orange look I did from my first video. I don't want to do the look I did from my hair tutorial. I want to do something different, but at the same time, I want to do something a bit more orangey. So I've done an orange based cut crease, I've done a pinkish cut crease, but I haven't done an orangey golden cut crease. So that's what we're gonna do. Actually, if you didn't watch my previous video, the price of the palette is $3.50. Like I said, it's way a bit more not so affordable compared to the ones I just showed you guys, but I feel like it's such an all-rounder. I would invest my money in it. Well, I did, but like, yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. We're gonna be mixing 2 shades. We're gonna be going in with Belito, which is the shade over here, and Sun City, which is the shade over here. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to first blend out everything here. Blend out your lid again to avoid any creasing, which will lead to uneven distribution of the pigment. So we're gonna take a round brush. As you can see, I'm just gonna dab into both of them. You want to tilt and have the mirror below your face and not directly on your face or above your face, mainly because you want to see a lot of eyelid space. So you're gonna tilt, you're gonna have the mirror tilted, and then you're just gonna do that. You're just gonna want to pick the color on your brow bone and work it towards your eyebrow, but don't put it directly on your eyebrow. So it's pick and blend, like I had said in the video before. I'm gonna take a clean brush and I'm just gonna try and blend here to prevent any weird sharp looking lines, to make everything look a bit more seamless. So I really like how it looks, but I actually want to add a bit more orange towards the brow bone, the actual brow bone. So I'm just gonna pick Sun City, tap it a bit, and I'm just gonna focus it here. That's all. Just gonna focus it on my brow bone because I don't know why, but I really want my brow bone to look a tad bit more different than this part. I really don't know why, guys. I really can't explain. So I'm using the brush I used before just so that I can keep the brown looking tone while adding some orange. So I'm gonna go in with Wilderness, and I'm just gonna focus it below all of this, but I'm gonna try and blend it with all of this. So I'm gonna focus it below my brow bone, but try and blend it towards the color so that everything looks a bit more uniform. Then we're going to take the brush we used at first and just blend Wilderness together with the mixture, the concoction. I don't know about you guys, but I love brown. Just going to dab into Belito a bit and Sun City a bit just so that I can keep the transition color showing a bit and not have Wilderness overpower everything. Now I'm going to use Sun City because I want a bit more orange. So now I'm going to add a bit more darker shades of brown. I'm just going to put Hearties. No, I'm just going to put on, I'm going to call it Hearties. I'm going to put on Hearties and Boulders, and I'm just going to focus it on, the brush I'm using is brown and fluffy, but it is flat as well, so it's not as fluffy as the ones I was using. It's a bit more flat, but it is round. So I'm just gonna mix both of them, and I'm just gonna focus it on my outer lid. You're tilting, Moss. You're still tilting. Your mirror is still below you. You wanna blend the brown, but not too high, just a bit. Keep it low because you don't want the brown overpowering the other browns. You just want it to darken the lid up. So you're just gonna keep it low as possible. Then you're gonna blend it outwards towards the inner corner, just so that there's just a bit of the dark deepened brown. And also I just like how it looks when you cut your crease and then there's just that line of dark brown, then there's all the other nice colors. Then I'm going to put a bit of Wilderness, pick, and then I'm going to blend the outer part so that it does not overpower the other colors, but it's still there, if I'm making sense. So it's still here, you can see it when I tilt, but it's not overpowering the whole lid. You want to go in with Sun City again just to make sure that Wilderness is blended. So per blend you work on, so when you blend this one you check up on that one to make sure if it's still okay. So you blend, put a color, blend, put a color, blend, and now we're gonna cut the crease. So to cut the crease I normally use the concealer shade that's lighter than my normal shade. So I go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer. I use a shade lighter than mine, mainly because I feel like lighter shades are most likely to help retain the actual shade versus a shade that's brown. So for instance, if I want to cut my crease but I don't want to use a shimmer and I want to use a white, then the lighter concealer would do a better job at showing the white versus a concealer that's my shade or brown. Oh, I'll have the price of this written here now. So what I do is I take it and I put it on my hand because I feel like I have more control with the product when it's on my hand. So I'm just gonna do that. I do that 3 times. I'm gonna do it 4 times now. Yeah, so I do that and then I take a flat angled brush. So this is how the brush looks. So I take a bit and I try to go as little as possible. Then I work at building the concealer up, mainly because if you do a lot, then you are most likely to make a mess, and I hate having to correct messes, so I do a little as possible to avoid making mistakes. So you take a little, and with your mirror facing at an angle that's below your face, so I don't know if you guys want to see this angle I'm talking about. Wait, so my mirror is directly here. It's like right here, so I can see my whole lid space. My battery's gonna die. I'm gonna have to show you one eye, then I'm gonna do the other eye off cam. So you want to take some concealer, do this, then you want to look up, come back. So here is where your cut crease is most likely to end, or should end. If there's a mess going on, just do this. It normally just fades away. Just pick it and blend it. So what you're going to do is now you're going to start creating lines from the inner corner towards these big dots that we created. So you're just going to fill in the space now and create lines like so. So this is a half cut crease, so we will be ending it here. We won't be finishing. So now what you're going to do is you're going to want to fill in everything on your eye now that you've created a shape, and feel free to correct the shape as you go, because now that you've drawn how you want the thing to look, it's more easy for you to correct it. So I'm gonna do the other eye, then I'll be back. I already did this side and I messed up a bit here, but get a cool way. I'm gonna take the shade over here. I can't say it, I call it Unaisina. So we're gonna take Naisina over here. Then we're gonna pick it on our eyelid. You wanna pick the shade. Wow. It's okay to make mistakes. I just use my pinky to do that, and then done, mistake gone. So what I do towards the end, I just flake it in this direction, not in this one, so that the color's not focused just on this side. So I am gonna darken up my eyelid here, right here. I'm gonna add in a mixture of this black shade over here called Mauritius and a bit of Uharkis. So when I blend this color, I'm just gonna keep it concentrated on my outer lid, not gonna take it anywhere beyond. So basically the way I put on the shade on my lower eyelid is the same as episode 2. So just watch episode 2 and you guys will get a glimpse of how I do that. I'm just gonna do my whole face and then we'll be done, and I will say bye to you guys. So bye. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I know I said we'd be done before the sun sets. I'm very sorry. I really tried, but unfortunately it is winter, so Yongindo happens very fast. As you can see, I had to even bring in my ring light. My hair is not even done nice because I was in a panic that since I didn't finish on time, everything's gonna be messed up. But I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like the look. This is how the eyes look. I hope you guys are happy with it. I hope my tutorial helped you guys learn the basics and techniques of cutting your crease. Don't mind this. And that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe. Please do subscribe. It takes 10 seconds, please. Don't forget to like, comment and share, and don't forget to click Don't forget to click on the bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you for watching another episode of Beginners 101. I will see you on my next video. Bye.